Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Now it's starting to work, I think. Got the YouTube live stream coming up now. Just want to make sure it's working. Perfect. All right. So, guys on my TikTok, I'm just going to post this as well so you guys have this stream if you want, so you can see the whole screen. Here is the link if you want to see the whole stream. It's not just are you buying calls or puts. You got to look at, which stock are you trading, I mean, if you're talking about just trading overall certain markets, then okay, but is it an individual stock? Is it an ETF? Is it an index fund? There we go. Yeah, so let's do another 15 minutes. Let's go over some stocks. We got the YouTube up for that, which is good. And I got the TikTok, so I can see you guys are saying on this as well. No, I'm just saying when you're looking at stocks like you're buying calls or puts, you really got to actually look at the bigger picture. You have to look at the index funds. You got to look at the ETFs. You got to see what is the overall direction that these stocks are going. I mean, look at CoreWeave right now. I mean, what direction is this going? This is CoreWeave stock, guys. It's like, what direction is this going in that you would start to say, you know what? Maybe being long isn't on my side here. Let me just move this so you guys can see it better. That's kind of what I see when it comes to stocks like CoreWeave right now. Is we're finally, sorry, I'm trying to fix this so you guys can see it on the TikTok. You can see which ones are pulling back here. CoreWeave, we have a member, his name's Jay Young, and he called out CoreWeave at $40 per share. And he will tell you first, I was telling him, no, I think this is not going to work out. And it did work out. It blasted up, he bought shares. And this thing has went to the moon since, went up to 187, so good for him. But that's what we have the WAP for, so we can directly chat with everybody and break down which ones that we think are going to go up and make the next move. So it's nice to have that in there. I'm just going to put this here. So let's break down CoreWeave for you. CoreWeave is a stock that I think is going to keep going down. That's just my opinion. But let's look at the levels. It doesn't matter what I think. It just matters what are the levels telling us. So looking here, CoreWeave, back in the day, which is April of 2025, was having trouble at $64.25. If you look here, once it broke this 64.25, that's where you start having your push back up much higher. But I think we're at a point where these companies are going to now have to prove themselves. So if we start to pull back a little more, I would understand if we get to $70 per share to $60 per share, that, hey, your support level at 64 could potentially be tested. And there's nothing wrong with that. You definitely have buyers coming in. I mean, your RSI, just look at your RSI right now. Your RSI is 23 on this. Yeah, we'll do NBAS next. If you're looking at it, you definitely need that pullback. But buyers are coming in. It just depends how NVIDIA does. So I would not be buying these companies unless you're looking for options for less money. And you're going to play it off of the NVIDIA earnings, seeing if there's going to be demand. But if NVIDIA doesn't do well, I think this is going to go down as well. CoreWeave, NBIS, I mean, 14, 15% pullback. How's the overall picture looking for them? But you got $65 as a support level. Looking at NBIS. NBIS is an interesting stock. Nebulous Cloud. This is another one that I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't buy. Went up to 141, but when I was looking at it, it was trading at $37 per share, $40 per share. Maximum resistance here is $50 per share. We're way above that at this point. Next levels that I'd be looking for consolidation. Right now, we are basically trading in this open area. The way I look at it is we still have room. Let me move this down for you. We still have room for downside. When you're saying did it catch the 87% support, what he's saying is he's looking at NBIS had this right here, this point at $87, which was in November 12th of 2001, NBIS. Right? That's what he's looking at. And he's saying, did it catch that 87% that support level? So this is what he's seeing when he's typing that in for the newer traders. So looking at NBIS, $87, we had that resistance, sold off all the way down to $14. Is it going to come in and catch this and give it a nice bid? So it sold off all the way down to $84 per share. I'm sorry, $80 per share. It's going to have to reclaim this level. So short-term plays on it. You can either go puts at 87, or you can see what is it going to do. Is it going to push above $87 per share? Confirm this level for you, and then push higher. I have a feeling you're not getting this answer until NVIDIA earnings, but we have NVIDIA earnings in a few days. So to me, this looks like a downtrend. $87, $88 could be the resistance. I'd be watching this to see, are we going to continue and are we going to pull back? That's how I look at NBIS. Yeah, I agree, Rob. I think NVIDIA is really going to give us that idea. Are we going to hold or are we not going to? NVIDIA, we'll just look at it on the live stream for you guys. NVIDIA stock resistance is 195. Remember, when earnings happens, I mean, NVIDIA, I don't know what the implied move is. Is it 7%, 8%? But let's say it's trading by 180 if it pulls back. I mean, 7-8% is definitely possible down to its next support level at 166. Support stock, guys, this is one of the stocks that I love the burritos. I love the burritos of Chipotle, making $3 billion a quarter. Everybody thinks they're going out of business. I just totally disagree with that. This is one of the companies that I'm buying. I got shares at $34 per share already. So I'm already down on these guys, 7%. I'm continuing to accumulate. I think there's a potential move for Chipotle to get back to $34 retest. That's an 8% move upside. And then looking at this $29.75 as the low, you can easily have a 3 to 4% stop loss, looking for 8 to 9% gains on that. This guy is spamming the TikTok with CHR. Let's look at Cheer. I don't even know what this is. Is this company going out of business? Guys, this is like the definition of going out of business here. Look at this. Cheer stock, $2 down to $1. Consolidates, sells off another 30%. 80 cents down to 17 cents. Is this company going out of business, man? What is this? This company is trading at 0.04. Look at this. What stocks are we recommending here? You're making me go into the news here to take a look here. Oh, that's why. It says Cheer stock offers a $15 million direct offering. So guys, newer traders here, direct offering is a death sentence if you have shares. What that means is they are basically diluting the shareholders. They are taking your money to invest in the business and your share price goes down. And then I'm not even going to look at this stock. CHR, 4 cents, not even. It's terrible. KMX, let's look at this. Let's look at the next stock. CarMax. CarMax is what? What do we trade now? Let's go on the max chart on this. Wow, this just really pulled back. Now, is this what I think? This is like oh, this isn't the Carfax. I'm thinking the Carfax commercials. This is not them, right? CarMax. If you can, whoever mentioned KMX, CarMax, if you could just send any little intro for the TikTok. We got 25 viewers on here just so they can see like what's this about, you know? We'd love to review it, but like, you know, what are your thoughts on this? You want it long? You want it short? Does it have a catalyst coming up? Is there earnings? Because this is a free fall, man. This is the massive sell-off. You have a bear flag right here. I don't know anything about this company. Is it finding its foot at $30 per share? It's definitely possible, but it looks like there's a lot of wiggle room from $23 to $30. You still have wiggle room for sell-off. I see. So they're like Carvana. I see. Okay. Yeah. So Carvana stock. That was the biggest miss ever, man. Carvana at $5 back to 300. I mean, come on. 1,000 shares makes you 300 grand. It's crazy. What's going on with MSTRs? Taylor said just the death of it. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it seems like with MSTR, right? I feel like MSTR is really just struggling big time. This is brutal for people. And I think this is just what happens. The stock got pumped and people just were believing in it because he kept saying, you know, everybody's saying Bitcoin's going to 200,000. Even Tommy Lee saying Bitcoin's going to 200,000, 543. Now we're at 200. When I look at MSTR, I just look at this as like another stock, how it is just trading down and it's continuously going to follow Bitcoin. And I think that's kind of the problem right there, guys. It's going to continue following Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin still has some downside. We're at 95,000, supports at 75. But you do have a little bit of consolidation in this area. It doesn't mean it's going to hold up. But it does look like that range of $180 to $175 may potentially find you something. But it's a complete guess, man. I don't know with MSTR 100%. CYPH. What is this? This is Cyberpunk Technologies. This is why I love TikTok and I love the TikTok and YouTube, because just having the channel has opened my eyes to so many stocks that you guys trade. It's good to see what people are trading. If you're trading this Cyberpunk, you had this nice bull flag that formed up. So went up here, your bull flag curled back up. It's doing a similar thing, but this is a massive pullback. If you break $2.50, I think this play is dead. It's going to need to curl back up and reclaim that $3 per share. If it can't do that, you're screwed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When is the Netflix split? Oh, it's October 1st? That was the announcement, right? But when is the actual split? Because that needs to split, because I would love to buy shares of Netflix. When you buy splits, it's not like it improves the share price or anything like that. It just makes it more affordable and it's like easier on the eyes. You know, oh, November 17th, awesome. Because like, do you want to buy one share or do you want to buy like, you know, 100 shares basically? It's just too expensive at $1,100 per share. Soundhorn, just looking at this stock, just going over some of the levels here, trying to hold this 1150. I think we have more downside coming on Soundhorn. Just looking at these guys. Sorry. Looking at Soundhorn, $12 per share. Is it getting a bid right here? Maybe. RSI is down to 28 on this. I'm going to be patient. I'd just watch Soundhorn for now. You got to look at the fundamentals of this company. Are they making any money? Is there earnings? I mean, $22 down to 12, pretty steep. All right. Rob says Mara is a beautiful chart. Are you shorting this? Is that why it's beautiful? You like seeing all this blood, all this red? Look at this sell-off. $23 down to 12. Tell me you shorted this and made money on this, baby. Yeah, looking at this here, support on Mara stock, $10 per share is what I'd be looking for. Yeah, Soundhorn, this is Soundhorn we're switching over to. Soundhorn, just be cautious. There's not really a trend to be following here. This is selling off. You're pretty much on the backside of the move here. That's what I'd be looking for right there. Oh, good. Yeah. Mara, I will enter a position. Not yet. I got to see Bitcoin. They just trade so like with each other, it seems. So I'm just going to wait until Bitcoin's got to sell off a little more first before I go into a stock like Mara, because I'm not trading Mara really on fundamentals. It's really just going with the move there. Let's see here. Yeah, so Netflix, we got that split coming up, which is nice. Trading at basically $1,100 per share. So this would be what, $100 per share with a 10-to-1 split. That'd be definitely very interesting to start scalping. But when you look at the long-term trajectory of Netflix, I feel like we are in this consolidation flag right now, making lower highs. If we do break 1090, it's going to, well, I guess if it splits tomorrow, it'll approach $100 per share. I want to see it pull down to like 950s. So that's what I'd be looking for with that. Guys, please hit the hearts. Please share the live stream, like, subscribe. Trying to grow this Trading Simplified channel. I appreciate you guys showing some support on the weekend. I know it's Sunday. Could be sleeping in, but we're looking at stocks because we're a bunch of degenerates pretty much, and we just want to make money. So I appreciate that. Let's see here. Hopefully Buffett Google 4 billion buy holds up the market until Nvidia earnings. Yeah, I mean Google's 300. I thought Warren Buffett only bought what he understood. I'm surprised he understands YouTube and what it is. He seemed like he always stayed away from tech unless it's like an insurance company or Coca-Cola. So I'm very surprised that he bought that, to be honest. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, KK. Let's see here. Let's go over like 3 more stocks and we'll end the live stream. Gonna go work out, get a run in. What stocks have we not looked at here? I'm looking through your TikTok live stream right now. Let me check the YouTube live stream, see if you have any comments. We got nothing in there. I'm always going to put this in. That's the WAP. If you want to join, you can directly chat with all of us. And then let's see here. We do a surprise. Buying at the peak, baby. I know some people buy the peak. Buffett, I guess he's thinking, I'm going to buy the peak. He's like, I'm going to pump this stock. I have Google down at 160. I always talk about this on my TikTok live streams, and there's always a bunch of people always calling me out saying it's not real. Then I got to show them the Fidelity portfolio, and then they see it. But we're sitting down here at 160. We're accumulating shares. So Google's like my best position in the YouTube portfolio right now. And I have it in my retirement accounts too, which is nice. But it's up like 70, 80% right now, which is beautiful. So Google has worked out. I'm not buying any more shares of Google. Appreciate you guys hitting the harps button. I'm assuming that's when my TikTok makes that noise, that's what it's about. All right, NVTS. Let's go over NVTS. NVTS is I was actually looking into these guys and I was interested. Do you know, are they profitable though? What's going on with these guys? So this is, let me just bring up the text so you guys can see on TikTok. Notes here, boom, NVTS. Okay, so this is NVTS. Looking at these guys, I would be following strict stop losses on companies like this. They're a little newer. They need to prove themselves. They're not NVIDIA. $8.11, pulling back to $6.50. I'd be looking for pullbacks to $6.50. That's the first spot I'd be looking for. Yeah, we'll look into Hood next. Hood is interesting, actually. But this $6.50, you do have consolidation. You had some support and resistance. Resistance here at $6.50 in this range. Then you had a little touches of $6.50 getting rejected. And then support at $6.50, pulling all the way back. Now, finding support at $7. If you pull back and break 7, you're going to head lower on this guy, NVTS. This is NVTS. I just realized that this didn't hold up. My bad. This is NVTS. I want to look at Hood. Hood is something that is it. Oh, and I want to do one more after this. It's going to be my own stock that I'm picking because I'm just interested in it. If you're looking at Hood, support level, Rob, what are you looking at? You looking at 110? This is Hood stock right here. Hood stock I definitely would be paying attention to. Hood stock, we need to see, are we going to hold 110? But guys, this is a big week. I mean, your focus should be semiconductors and NVIDIA. That's kind of where my focus is going to be. I'm going to be looking at those. That's how I would definitely play it. And I just want to go over, I was just gambling this weekend. Played a little blackjack. Won some money on the slots. I don't really play the slots, but we actually won 300 on that. And then played some DraftKings. We played some blackjack. Made like 200-300 on that. So that was nice. So now I have a little more gambling money, which is good. But looking at DraftKings has pulled back, has this range from $48 down to $27. Watch DraftKings here. If it breaks 27, we're going lower. And they had their earnings, and their earnings wasn't terrible. But just be cautious. If the market's weak, it's going to start pulling back. I always hit on 16. I always double on 11, and I hit on 16 every time. Let's see here. So, yeah, 27. If we pull back, if we break this level, I think we're headed to $25 in DraftKings. So I just want you guys to be watching this. I definitely think that DraftKings is something you should be looking for the short side. It is trading to the bottom of the channel. All it's got to do is break this $28, and then we are in business. Something to keep out an eye. Gold steaks, are you? Yeah, gold steaks. Gold steaks, I like it. We're either going to McDonald's or we're getting prime rib. All right, guys, let's look at Webull. So Webull stock, you guys know this is what I'm using to chart Webull stock. When this came out, it was $9.50. I believe, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this was a SPAC, right? It wasn't a SPAC. That's why it has that $10 floor. That would make sense. Then what happened is it got pumped. This is the old pump and dump, boys. Up to $80. And now we sold all the way off to $8.50. This is like, this reminds me of Robinhood, where Robinhood sold off and it's hovered in the $6 to $7 range, and now it's $200 per share. So Webull has a lot of work to do. It's trading at $8.60. But if they can start improving things, they can start making, adjustments to their company. If you're going to buy Webull stock, this should not be more than like 4% of your portfolio. You got to be very careful with this. This can continue going lower. This is the definition of the cheap can get cheaper. See, like that's like a healthier amount, right? Like he's saying 2 bands, like something small, because we don't know where this is going to go. This is trading at $8.50. There is no bottom. You know when they say like clear skies when you're trading? They'll say like, okay, you're trading like a clear. I've heard that on YouTube channels before from the YouTube gurus. They'll talk about stocks that are hitting new highs. Like we'll talk about Google with a clear sky. Like if it breaks 292, it's going to keep hovering, going higher. Well, it's the opposite for Webull, because it's never made a new low like this at $8.60. And if it breaks this low, it's going to keep going. So if you're going to buy shares of Webull, it's like one of those companies that you buy and you kind of either you set a stop loss or you buy shares that you're willing to lose. Because if we ever do get a recovery, this is going to be an easy double to like $15, $16. But this could keep going lower. So we got to be cautious about that. All right, cool. Guys, one more stock, and then I'm going to end this live stream. I want to go work out. What do you guys want to look at? I've been doing stocks for like 15 years now. You'll see, like, if you look at my YouTube channel, you can see that we have. I put my day trading P&L. 2024 was what 80 something thousand. This year it's at 123 or something, 123,000. And then I also have like, if you join my WAP, you'll see it's like $5-10 a month. We have 20 members in there. You can get access to the long-term portfolio, and you can see that we're just buying long-term. Let's see here. So we have Wendy's. Guys, somebody was telling me the Wendy's fries are the best. I'm sorry, man. They're not better than McDonald's. They're not beating Mickey D's. Maybe I got that childhood in me where I bought it. Do you be doing one-on-ones? One-on-ones? What type of one-on-ones do you want, KK? So here we go. So we got Wendy's pulled back. Now, whoever mentioned Wendy's, can you give me a little bit of background on this? Are we, how are we doing in the news? I know the restaurant companies right now, if you think about it, I have shares of Chipotle at $34. I'm getting killed. I'm down 7% on them in my Robinhood account. These companies that are in restaurants are pulling back because they're talking about how anybody that makes under 100 grand can't afford a $10 meal anymore, apparently. It's definitely not the car loans. It's not the inflation. It's not that. But the $10 meal is what's putting them over. So Wendy's, $8.60. If you just look at like a technical perspective, you did have resistance at this $8.50. So that could be there. But I kind of like this level here down at $6.22. I'm going to tell you why. Drawing out this line here, you can see it. It's clear as day that in 2004, you had support around $6.50, consolidation here, and then pulling all the way back to 1995, $6.60. Why am I going back to 1995? Because guys, you have to look at basically where are strong support levels. Wendy's, multiple times. Look at this. 1994, 636. Right here, 1995, 660. Then we go back here on Wendy's to 2003, 660. Are you seeing the pattern? Are you seeing the pattern here? 660 again, 2004. So I'm going to set my alerts. I appreciate you bringing up Wendy's. And at 660, if it gets there, I am going to be a Wendy's shareholder. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to set my alarm for 660, and I will buy some shares if it gets there because it has multiple years of support. I haven't done one-on-ones, KK. I can. I mean, I have the WAP. I definitely have the ability to do that. It's really like, what's the price structure of using my time to help somebody learn? That's why I do like the WAP. It's a direct chat. And I do think, like, we have Omar in the TikTok right now. And I'm pretty sure Omar can tell you how much he's learned just from the WAP, because we have over like 19, 20 members in there. And you're paying like $5 to $10 a month. And you get access to a whole group of traders that trade every single day, that do options. We do long term, we do short term, we do day trades, we do everything swing trading. So it's really up to you. If you want, I can make time for that. But I think more value, more bang for your buck. You can join my WAP, pay $10 a month, and you wouldn't even have to, like, you know, spend $100 for an individual session. You know, that's how I look at it. But if you want, we can set it up for you. It's up to you, man. It's whatever you want to do. But you got to join the WAP if you want one-on-one. But overall, I don't think you need it. I think you could join the WAP, and you're going to learn from everybody else how to do everything, and you're going to save a lot of money, because we're trying to make money in the stock market. And, you know, I have my stuff on YouTube where you trade, make money. And I think you can learn from my channel, and you can learn from the members in there as well. It's a great community. You'll see. I'll include the link for you. You can join if you want. All right, guys. Last stock, and I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go work out. Let's see here. Give me one more stock, guys. Yeah, Omar, I like that you unloaded Bros. I think that was a good way to do it, man. Here, I'll put the link in for you right there. PGY is our last one. Is this Paramount? Oh, it's not. This is Pagaya. I thought we were talking about Paramount. Paramount's interesting because they get in the UFC, I think, in 2 months. So I wonder if their revenue is going to start going up based on that. Will people join just based on the UFC joining them? Oh, BBAI, baby. Yeah, we'll do BBAI. Pagoya right now, $21 per share is the level you got to watch for here. Pulls back here. It's on a downtrend, guys. It's on a downtrend. This PGY, Pagaya Technologies, got to hold this $22 per share. It's a clear level. It had a bounce up there. Whenever you get a stock that retests like a whole dollar, half dollar, $22, blast it up to 24, look like scalping territory in this 22.50 range. You can see it right here. We had support here at 22.50. Definitely potential here. I'd be looking for that 22.50. BBAI, last stock, and I'm going to go. Let's see here. If you guys want to talk to me, just join the WAP. You can directly chat with me. You'll see when you join the WAP. All right, here we go. So BBAI holding $6 per share. I started thinking about this stock, and I'm like, I got to add these guys to the YouTube portfolio. We're going to be adding BBAI soon to the YouTube portfolio. Waiting for that pullback. I want to get below $6. $5.75 is really where I'm looking at. You guys see this pattern here? Support, bounce, 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 bounce. If it breaks this level, that's going to be a problem. But it is holding. So $5.75, I'm looking to get in. Yeah, no, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining the live stream. Guys, I live stream every Wednesday, and I do the weekends as well. I want to make sure we're well prepared for the week. And obviously things change with earnings and throughout the week. PayPal, I just haven't got myself to buy. The reason is it's just been consolidating for so long. Look at the 5-year chart. It looks way too messy. Let's do the 1-year chart. It has broken below this $67 per share on PayPal. PayPal, $67, broke down to 62. I really think we are headed lower. And I hate to say it because for me, I'm like surprised this company's not much more expensive. But I think we could see lows of $55 soon on PayPal. Could be wrong. You never know. I like that you're buying the dips on BBAI. They just got to keep proving themselves. And that's really what it's coming down to. You know, they just got to keep proving themselves. Guys, please join the YouTube channel. Check out the YouTube channel. We got a YouTube member mentioning CAG Contraband. This is CAG Contraga Brands. pulling back from, wow, they pulled back a lot. Look at this stock. Yeah, I like that you have the support level at $16 on CAG. I definitely be watching that level. You have multiple areas where you had support, 15.16 right here, some resistance at 15.16. If you want to take stabs, we understand. Definitely possible. Guys, you guys are awesome. Check out the live stream every weekend. We do Wednesdays and we do Saturday, Sundays for you guys. And I also posted in 4 minutes on my YouTube channel, you are going to get access to I posted the live stream, not for this, but just like my breakdown of the stocks that I'm watching. So definitely check out that live stream as well. It's a recorded video going over the levels of SMH, QQQ, going over SPY, going over all of these guys. I'm going to post it right now, make it public on the channel. So if you want and you miss something, you have access to it as well. So I just posted on the YouTube channel. Please check out the YouTube channel. Subscribe. We're at 6,000 subscribers now, which is amazing. So I'm happy about that. Happy you guys are seeing it and supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys next time, all right? I'm going to send you that link just so you have it. Here is the YouTube channel link for you guys. And then also here is the WAP. If you want to join the WAP, here it is. We'll post that in here as well. But thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. And if you want, directly message me. And get a workout into. What stock is on?